And so for me, community wasn't as simple as, like, I didn't actually know what it meant, because at the same time that I started my business, I broke up with my entire inner circle. I had transformed so thoroughly that I no longer wanted to be more like the people that I was around. And so I had to make a decision: if I don't want to be more like you, then I need to spend less time or no time with you. And so I was trying to rebuild my community as a 30 something year old.
March Madness typically refers to the frenzy of college basketball. However, in the esoteric and spiritual community, March Madness is the theme that we give this time of year as we go from our hibernation self into a birthed place. And it involves planetary alignment and spiritual submersion and emergence and all the things. The past 7 days for me have been organizational chaos and a deliberate undertaking and birth that had to have been orchestrated by the intelligence of the highest power. I needed to get to Atlanta, and my friend had a booking to do some sound healing on this retreat for Black women that hike. And she invited me after graciously picking me up from the airport during the TSA shutdown, where I was there for about 7 or 8 hours waiting for her. Anyway, this was such a healing moment for me because for the past 5 months, I've been isolated. I moved out of Georgia and I've been living on my own and experiencing myself. And yes, this is me in some skippies going up a mountain 3 miles. And to leave Atlanta and to find myself as the only Black woman in a Latina space brought more pressure to my identity, and I felt out of sync, out of everything. I was already out of my body. I've been keeping record of my growth on YouTube, and so sometimes I'll have a live and I'll tell you about the things that's been going on. And someone X'd me out of their lives, and I wasn't expecting it. How it happened, I wasn't expecting it. The food was amazing here, by the way. I had elote. It was amazing. Okay. And outside of that, just the norms that come with, or the abnormality that comes with grief. I'm, still grieving the loss of a family member every year. One of my lovers, who was one of my best friends at one point in my life, and still coming into this identity of being a late bloomer and finding the words professionally to say this is who I am. And so I show up and I try to have a brand aesthetic, but then there is no brand aesthetic, and life keeps happening and spirit is happening, and I'm really being disheveled mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm not the same. It's making me sick. Like Mercury retrograde, communication, getting ready to turn 39 very shortly. Life is just lifing in a way that is not asking for my permission. And this has been what March Madness has been for me. But this hike showed us and told us and taught us and illustrated to us that you don't give up in the valley low or the peak of the mountain. You keep going through. You keep looking for newness in life. And, with that concept, I'm looking for plants to put in my apartment, and I want remembrances of my Nana, but I don't want to be like her, and I don't want her to necessarily invade my space. I want to honor her. I want to honor life. I want to honor all these things and still find the beauty and sovereignty and autonomy and love and my body, and you know what I mean, these changes of perimenopause and all these things and elements that make me woman. And it's so hard. It is so hard right now, but I'm so grateful for this moment where my friend allowed me to just be. And I just want you to listen to this gift that she gave us, to just remember that we are, I am at all times. I'm in alignment. I'm here with God. God is here with me. And for this, I'm grateful. I'm glad March Madness is over, and I'm ready to be birthed into who I am.